Happy New Year. Thank you for joining me today on this first day of 2024 as we just feel that new energy coming in for this new year ahead. We have been working the last few weeks on releasing last year, 2023, and doing our journaling work, doing our reflection work. And today we are just taking all of that, of those 7 steps, one more time and just embracing that new light and new energy of this year and just feeling that coming in and feeling that we are leaving everything behind and whatever remains is ours to work with and embrace for the new year and to just see how everything unfolds step by step. You know, one thing that stood out to me this morning as I was thinking about our time together is that every year has its ups and downs, and that's just the way life is, and that is always the way life is. And I really think that our all of us, our all of humanity is starting to maybe starting isn't fair, but more and more we're kind of embracing the truth that life has its ups and downs, and there isn't a landing point for life. There isn't a landing point where it's like, okay, I'm retired. I can kick back in the sand and by the beach or in the mountains or wherever you prefer and have the um, quiet, undisturbed life that somehow we've had in our minds that is our goal. And it really isn't our goal. Um, our goal is to be able to manage those ups and downs with equanimity, with a certain centeredness that moves us through the ups and downs more smoothly and without pulling us off our center, whether it's we get pulled off our center because we're feeling too elated or we're pulled off our center because we're feeling too down or angry or afraid. And we want to be in that middle ground that where there is peace and there is joy and there is love that's undisturbed by whatever's going on around us. And that can seem like a very difficult task sometimes. Sometimes it seems very easy, and sometimes it seems not so easy. But where it's not easy, that's where our exercises. That's where we get to really hone those skills of learning how to go with those ups and downs that come and go. And the ups never last forever and the downs never last forever. And that's just the way it is. So our job is to just surf them as steadily as possible. So that said, as we release the year, last year, one more time, and just open ourselves up to that light and that energy that's just showering in on us today and this week, we are letting go of last year's ups and downs. And um, I want us to open a little bit at the end of the meditation to our commitment for this year. And our commitment for this year is different than our New Year's resolutions or other things we might want to work on or change or improve, get the bathroom toilet fixed or, whatever your goal is on the outside, our spiritual commitment for the year is on the inside. It's something that we want to be more attuned with within ourselves. Is it to be less judgmental on the inside towards ourselves or on the outside towards others? Often those go hand in hand. Is it to meditate more? Is it to be more diligent with our journaling when our buttons get pushed by something? Is our commitment to really spend time with that reaction that we had so that we can understand it better and heal and release whatever it is we need to heal and release. And we will always be supporting that in our Monday morning meditations, because that's what we're here for. have our meditation time, but in a way that's supporting our peace of mind overall. So, all right. All that said, let's begin by releasing the year one more time. And there's a beautiful meditation on the homepage of the Center for Enlightenment by my spiritual mentor, Jane Elizabeth Hart. And it's a meditation for releasing the year. I almost decided to just play that for us instead of me doing it today, but I will do my part, and I encourage you to check that out. It's a beautiful meditation, and it's great for any time. But right now, we just settle back into our own space. Just let your body relax, get comfortable where you're sitting so that you can just let go of all thought of what the body is doing or feeling as much as possible. Then we take a couple of deep breaths. Let the body relax more with every exhale. Feel your body letting go. Just notice your breath at its natural rate. Just be aware of that breath for a few moments. Feel it coming in through the action of the belly or the diaphragm, and exhaling as that muscle relaxes. Now see before you a set of 7 steps. These are our 7 steps for releasing anything that we need to. And today we release the year. See those steps just with light all around and billowing down. Picture in your arms your basket or bowl, whatever kind of container comes to you. And in this basket is the year 2023. All of our hopes and dreams, all of our disappointments and difficulties, all of our good times and joys and gratitude, all of it is in there. And take a moment to just really appreciate this year. All of our experiences that we survived, even if it didn't feel like we would sometimes. We made it through. All of the joys we experienced. Let me take this basket of 2023 and we approach that set of stairs and feel that light surrounding us, head to toe, front and back, inside and out. Breathe that light in, feeling it filling our whole body, every cell filled with light. And in this process, that first step is acknowledging the disappointments and difficulties of the last year. So we step up onto this first step and we just let those disappointments and difficulties from last year just kind of surface in our bowl or basket. We see them, we acknowledge them. We acknowledge any residual feeling or emotion that goes along with them as they arise. Maybe some of those disappointments and difficulties have turned into gratitude because they taught us so much, or simply that we made it through and it's behind us now. Or maybe it put into motion a big change in our lives that has made us a different person, a different state of mind as we enter this new year. Whatever those disappointments and difficulties are, we just let them come up and out. Anything left over that we don't need to carry into this new year with us, we just let them dissipate. Tissue paper being burned up into the air. We take a deep breath. And we're just leaving all of that behind as we take the next step of hopes and dreams. And we let our hopes and dreams from 2023 surface in our container. When we were on this day of 2023, January 1st, we had hopes and dreams and expectations of the year. Some of them happened, some of them didn't. Some of them are no longer relevant. Some of them we want to bring into the new year. But we let all of them go right now. Let's let them surface, be aware, notice any emotion or feeling that goes along with them. Perhaps some of our hopes and dreams turned into disappointments and difficulties on that previous step. It's okay, we're just going to acknowledge it again and forgive ourselves for whatever we think we shoulda, coulda, woulda done but didn't, or how we think life shoulda, coulda, woulda shown up. Let all of that come up right now. Mostly we are hard on ourselves when it comes to these first two steps. And so we really want to acknowledge that and let it go, because we have new opportunities this year to love and support ourselves and to accomplish those things that are ours to accomplish. So we don't need to carry the old ones with us. We let all these dissipate into the air, see them, each one on a sheet of a piece, just a tiny piece of tissue paper that just gets singed and disappears into this beautiful light of love, wisdom, support. And we take a deep breath and let it all go. We take the next step of forgiveness. It's such a valuable step and exercise to forgive all the things that didn't go the way we wanted them to, all the people who didn't behave the way we wanted them to, all the ways we feel like we failed ourselves. We let all these come to the surface in our basket. And again, with whatever, noticing whatever feeling and emotion goes along with each topic. And we see them when we are willing to forgive and let go. And find that peace within our own hearts that holds nothing but light for ourselves and all those around us. It's just such a gift to the whole world. We are willing. As we see these come up and out of the basket, releasing, letting them go, seeing them dissolved in that light, no longer belonging to us, no longer a burden. We are free. We take a deep breath as we feel that feeling lighter as we take the next step of gratitude. So much to be grateful for from 2023. When we let all these people, places, things, situations, circumstances from the year rise up in our basket. So much to be grateful for. See the faces, the places, the experiences. Feel the gratitude pour from you. Feel the light and energy and excitement that came from all that's surfacing. And just say thank you, thank you, thank you to each one. Thank you for bringing beauty and joy to my year. And we release even these positive things because we want to be open to the new positive things that are coming forward, not trying to hold on to positive things that have passed. We open to trusting that there are positive things coming, and by releasing these, we are present and open to the new joys of the new year. So we release these into that light. Take a deep breath as we let them go and take the next step of good times. All of our good times from the year. We get 2 steps of these wonderful experiences from the year. Thinking about those good times and the joy and the times we could just let our hair down and be ourselves without a worry. Feel that joy and gratitude for these as well. And maybe some of them came up on the gratitude step, and it doesn't matter. Just acknowledge them and thank them, and let that fuel our openness to those new good times in 2024. We'll release these as well, just letting them dissolve into that light. The joy of them stays with us, but the attachment to them, the feeling like, oh, I've got to hold on to that good time because there's so few and far between. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to let them go, knowing that we are even more open to new good times. So we let them go. With a deep breath, we take that next step. Next step is the release step. And we just see this basket of 2023 in our arms, and maybe it's so much lighter now by the time we've reached this step. And anything left in the basket, we just take this step to let it go. Just let every other detail from the year just float up and be absorbed into that light. Or even let that basket just float up into that light at the top of the stairs from where that light has been pouring forth on us. To see that basket or bowl or container just float up into that light until it disappears. And we take a deep breath. We feel the lightness of not carrying that basket, and we feel even more of that light shining on us. We take the next step of completion. So we're standing at the top of this light-filled set of stairs. We feel that clarity, and we feel that light moving in and through us, through every cell of our bodies and all around us. And because we've done this work, we are being filled with the light that moves us through all that awaits us in 2024, the ups and the downs, the lefts and the rights, all the ways that we will be encouraged and given the opportunity to learn and grow, to forgive and release, to move beyond our fears, to find out something new about who we really are, the strength of us, the wisdom of us, the joy of us that is not attached to anything but the essence of who we are. We are joy, we are peace, we are wisdom. We are these qualities unaffected by whatever else is going on around us. The happenings of our daily lives doesn't matter. We are joy, we are wisdom, we are peace, we are love, we are compassion. And this year, when a situation comes up and for a moment we forget these things, we just come back to it because it's always there. It's always that love, compassion, peace, wisdom is always, always, always within us, no matter what. Next week, we will firm up our commitment for this new year, but right now we are committed to remembering this light, this love, this wisdom, peace, joy. More than ever. We're going to take a deep breath or two, just feeling that light moving with us. We are filled with all we need. In this moment, we're filled with all we need for the new year. We feel our feet on the floor, our bodies in the place we're sitting in our room. We are renewed. And we take this renewal, this light with us into our week, into our year, into our every moment. And if you have time today to just sit in that light for a while, I invite you to do so. If you need to go about your New Year's Day, just take a couple of deep breaths to ground yourself even more, feel yourself in your body. And bring that energy into whatever you have going on today. We are filled with joy and peace and love and excitement for what this new year has to offer and all the ways we'll be growing. And I thank you for joining me today and being with me as we release 2023 for the last time. Now we can let it go and embrace each moment of this new year. Thank you for being with me. I invite you to be with me every Monday in 2024 for our Monday morning meditation. such a wonderful time, and your energy adds so much to our time together live, and that energy goes out into the recording where we are providing that opportunity for whoever taps into it. Doesn't matter if nobody does, it doesn't matter if somebody does. It's all about just putting it out there and having this time together. That light and energy goes out no matter what. So thank you for being here. It makes a difference. And I'm very grateful for you, and I look forward to another new year with you. Have a wonderful New Year day. Bye bye.